Let's get into it, baby.
Ah yeah, it's time to travel and bang, baby.
This is Travel and Bang. I am Marky Bravo the Mulatto. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Here to talk about the dark arts of seduction and the nuance of game. I'm glad you came. You know the drill. Hit the subscribe button, share with family and friends. Tonight we're going to get into something that I'm really going to enjoy sinking my vampire teeth into. Okay, this episode has been brought to you by Bruno Banani, my favorite fragrance. It should be your favorite fragrance. Check it out. I'll leave the link below. Don't worry. I'm not an affiliated marketer guy, so I'm not going to make any money off of it. But please order a bottle if you're into smelling good. Okay, so what I want to bite my teeth into this evening is I noticed this going on for a while, several weeks now. A really well-known dating coach, if you want to call him that, has made a statement, right? That I think is very false. And then his partners in crime also jumped in the mix and started, validating what he's basically co-signing what he's saying. And I want to speak on it because it's 100% wrong. A lot of men are getting fed the wrong information. And this is the danger of guruship. Why no men out there, you watching my channel, I never want you to look at me like I'm a guru. I never want you really to ever look at anybody as a guru, because what you become is a fanboy. And then everything they say, you start pandering. People start pandering to what the guru says and start, oh yeah, he's so right, he's so right. Okay, what got under my skin is there's this thing going around where a dating coach is saying, if you go overseas to pick up women, to have romantic, intimate encounters with a woman, then you are a loser. You are a no good beta male simp. And if you can't make it happen in your own city, your own country, and you have to go somewhere else to get it on, baby, you are a loser. You're a loser, point blank. You don't have any game. But, go ahead, and the person said, go ahead and go overseas. We wouldn't want you to rape someone and get in trouble now. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Why this got under my skin so much is because I'm biracial, multicultural. I'm the byproduct of an American going overseas. You understand? And having a kid with a woman from a foreign country. Okay? Deutschland, Germany. So when I hear this, it's like, wow, really? Really? What I want to tell all the men out there is watch where you get your information from. These same men, not all of them, but the majority of them are married, been married for 10 plus years. I don't care if someone says I'm married, but I have an open door relationship, you know what I mean? I don't care. So I just would say I don't feel men who are in marriages for 10 plus years should be giving young bachelors advice and telling them they're losers because they might have to go overseas to have a romantic encounter with a woman in an awesome fucking city. You know what I mean? This is crazy. This is crazy. Taking advice from men who are not even single. They're not even in the game. Things have changed out there. Okay, but let me get off of that and let me just focus on the overseas thing. Gentlemen, I have a bad thing to report. Foreign women, unless you go to really poor countries, you're going to have game. You're going to have game to get sexually intimate with them. If you think you're going to go to motherfucking Germany, France, Italy, Eastern Bloc Europe, Romania, Czech Republic, you get my drift. You think you're going to Dubai, okay? I've been to Dubai. I've been there more than just once. more times than I can count. If you think you're going to those countries and you're just gonna say, huh, I'm American, drop them panties, give me them draws, you know, ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You gotta have game. You have to have game. And that's why I got so upset about what they said, because that's not true. That's not true. That already tells you, it shows you these gentlemen have never left the United States of America, the border of the United States of America. And if they have, maybe it's been a trip to, you know, Cancun or something, or Dominican Republic or some place like that, right off the coast of the United States, right? Maybe somewhere in South America, but they've never been away from the continent of North and South America. And that's how you know they don't know what they're talking about. Gentlemen, I'm going to repeat that. You're going to have game. You don't believe me? Look up this one brother, man. He's actually from Germany, Max Wagner. Look him up. He knows definitely 100%. He's in the game. He's putting out field footage, everything. I mean, he's I believe in Europe, he's one of the he's really steadily climbing really fast up the ladder in regards to pickup artistry and things of that nature. You're gonna have to have game. You're not gonna just get and here, newsflash, our government has made being an American not so cool anymore. Don't get me wrong, the world still loves our movies, they love our music, they still love that aspect of being of Americana. You know what I mean? Whether black, white, you know, Latino, the Americana type of cool factor, right? They'll always be in love with that. But just because you go over there doesn't mean you're the cool factor of Americana. They view a lot of Americans in overseas as not having the Americana cool factor. They view a lot of Americans as losers, American trash, just like how we would view some people from Europe who visit the States, Euro trash they call them. They view us as like America's trash. You know what I mean? Lower rung society people, they view most Americans like that. And that's why you have to have game if you go to Europe. And that's why these gentlemen who are saying this, oh, you're a simp, you're a loser if you have to go overseas to get booty. Well, no, you're not. You gotta have game. And these guys, see, if they knew that, it's because they travel, but they don't travel. So that's where these false comments are coming from. I'm a U.S. Army combat veteran, okay? You all know mulatto. I'm mulatto, half black and white, American and German. I traveled the world. I've been places. I'm telling you right the fuck now. If you think you're going overseas, I'm repeating this over and over again because it just gets under my skin. Listen, I will agree now if you're going to very poor countries, if you're going to certain parts of the Philippines, going to Thailand, you know what I mean? Countries like that, very poor countries, like they're considered third world nations by our standards, then yes, because they are financially, let's be nice about it. These women are financially challenged. It is easy getting with them because they view you as being rich compared to what they have. So you're like the baller by going to very poor countries. You're the baller. You're the rich motherfucker to them, right? You're the sugar daddy. It's the same thing, but you know, some people can do that in the US by becoming a very financially astute, very affluent in the US. Women will treat you the same way because they want to get in your pockets. They want to, not in a bad way, but they want to be a part of the social status that you're holding. They want that. They want to be a part of that. You know, the old saying goes that a pimp told me, actually my uncle, he said, women don't care about your struggle. They wait at the finish line and they fuck the winner. Let me say that again. Women don't care about your struggles. They hang out at the finishing line and they fuck the winner. Let that fucking get it drill into your head. You understand? So there you have it, men, gentlemen. Okay. Oh yeah. To also update, not just from first-rate countries, that is not easy. You're gonna have to have game. Even if you go to South America, things have changed. It's not that easy to go to Colombia anymore and just snap your fingers and get a beautiful Latina to, you know, hang and bang with you no more. It isn't. It isn't. You got a lot of competition when you go to countries like that in South America these days. Yeah, things have changed. And let me just say this, okay? And I'll agree a little bit on this with the gentleman, the dating coach who's been making these comments. Everybody knows who I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I did an interview, one of his business partners interviewed me on his show. So you already know what I'm talking about. When you go to another country, if you have the cool factor, if you have game, okay, yes, it is easier, a little bit easier to get a beautiful woman to engage in sexual intimacy with you, okay? But that is the law of the world. You know the old saying, you're never a prophet in your own country? That goes back into history, how most men had to leave their countries to go to other countries to become emperors, become kings, messiahs, and prophets. It's kind of the same, like when you do go to other countries, if you have that cool factor now, if you have game, yeah, the woman of course goes, ooh, he has the Americana cool factor. Ooh, she's thinking to herself, he's sexy. Ooh, you understand? You understand? And then of course, in that aspect, yeah, but that's with anybody. If a British guy, Australian guy, how many times we've seen a British and Australian guys come to the United States, and because they have that cool factor and that accent from their countries, draws just drop, coochie just pop. Come on. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. That's for everybody. But you're not a loser. You're not a simp for going overseas to wanting to meet beautiful women. This is ridiculous. I don't agree with it. Okay, so what I wanted to get into and wrap this video up with a little pointers. These are very, very easy pointers, you know, on how to increase aesthetics, your attraction level to the opposite sex. I need to cover this real quick. It's a good reminder. You won't believe how many people, men out there, they just get amnesia and they're not paying attention to this and wonder why women, you know, they don't want nothing to do with them. And that is about it. I'm glad I got into this. This was a video I really had to get down to the nitty-gritty. Till next time, asombroso.